Welcome to another episode of Fire Engineering Training Minutes. My name is Jimm Walsh.
And I'm Wheaton. And in this episode, we're going to take all previous episodes and put it in one big final fire scenario. We're going to do good searches, we're going to isolate rooms, and we're going to force doors off hinges.
We're going to actually incorporate a lot of thermal imaging videos so you can see all this stuff for real.
And the other thing we want to cover is locate, confine, and extinguish. So we're going to locate the fire in these scenarios. We're going to confine it with a door and also applying some water. And extinguish, we're really going to start the extinguishment process. We're not actually looking for full extinguishment unless we're in a small incipient stage fire. We really just want to put a knock on it to buy some time.
Remember, like we mentioned before, we're not here to say that we're replacing hose lines. Hose lines absolutely need to be pulled on fires. We're using the water can in those situations where a hose line is not available.
As the crew is searching, they locate the fire room over to their right. The firefighter goes directly to the room in an effort to close the door and isolate them from fire. While this is happening, the officer will continue the search of the non-fire room. The firefighter quickly locates the room. He checks for the presence of a door. In this case, the firefighter realizes there's no door present. He calls back to the officer to locate a door. The officer remembers he had just passed a door and goes back to remove the door. While the officer gets the door, the firefighter does a quick sweep into the room to check for victims. He then places the door over the opening and holds the fire in check. Once the door is in position, the officer then continues the search of the non-fire room. While this is happening, the firefighter uses the water can to cool the top of the door jamb to buy them more time. Once the doors are moved, the fire attack begins. They do a quick hit above the fire to cool the gases at the ceiling level, then they get right down to the base of the fire. They use the advantage of the 50-foot reach of the can, but once they have knockdown on the fire, they get up close and expose the burning material to ensure the limited amount of water available in the can gets down into the fuel load. As you can see, there's a dramatic change in temperature once the water starts hitting the fuel load.
Thanks so much for watching Fire Engineering Training Minutes. I'm Jimm Walsh.
I'm Wheaton.
I'm Scott Ketchum.
Thanks again.